I'm Bobby, this is Swish Analytics. Welcome to 90 seconds of MLB Daily Fantasy for Friday, June 19th. First up for you guys, our recommended pitcher, Tyler Lyons of the St. Louis Cardinals. Lyons is facing off against the Philadelphia Phillies. His salary is a low-tier $6,700 on FanDuel today. On the season, he has a 5.00 ERA, and he's averaging 11.5 strikeouts per 9 innings. Our systems project him to have 11.8 FanDuel fantasy points. Over the last 2 weeks, the Phillies as a team are hitting .237 and averaging 7.4 strikeouts per game. Lyons is definitely a gamble today, but that's what you expect when looking for a value play. His 5.00 ERA isn't great, but in his one road start, he gave up just 2 earned runs. He's facing off against a weak-hitting Phillies squad who has a fairly left-handed heavy lineup, which is good for Lyons, a left-handed pitcher. Next up, our recommended hitter, Miguel Montero, catcher for the Chicago Cubs. Montero is facing off against the Minnesota Twins and pitcher Phil Hughes today. His salary is $2,800 on FanDuel. Over the last 2 weeks, he's batting .258 with 4 home runs and 9 RBIs. At home this season, Hughes has a .485 ERA in 6 starts, giving up 7 home runs. Over the last 2 weeks, the Cubs are hitting .281 as a team with 5.4 runs per game. Off the bat, it should be noted that Montero is not hitting spectacularly well as of late, just .250 over the last 2 weeks. That said, 4 of his 8 hits over that period have been home runs, and of all players in the sub $3K salary range, he's averaged the second most FanDuel fantasy points per game. Lastly, we have a stack alert on the Baltimore Orioles facing off against the Toronto Blue Jays. The run total line for this game opened at a high 9.5. The Blue Jays are trotting out pitcher Marco Estrada. Over the last 2 weeks, the Orioles are hitting .297 as a team, best in baseball over that time, and averaging 6.4 runs per game, second best in the league over that time. Estrada has a .491 ERA in 4 home starts, and is averaging 1.3 home runs per 9 innings on the season. Your options here are Manny Machado at third base with his $3,800 salary. Over the last 2 weeks, he's batting .385 and averaging 5 FanDuel fantasy points per game. Matt Wieters at catcher, who has a $3,400 salary, batting .344, averaging 3.1 FanDuel fantasy points per game. And Adam Jones, who might not play in this game, still coming back from a shoulder injury, but a solid $3,400 salary, batting .275 over the last 2 weeks and averaging 3.5 FanDuel fantasy points per game. Lastly, this game is at Rogers Center, which allows 20% more home runs for right-handed hitters and 12% more doubles across the board. If you like this video, be sure to try out our 7-day free trial of Optimus Pro. This trial gives you full access to our site, which includes Optimus X, our lineup builder tool, which allows you to build any lineup any way you like to your exact specifications. This also includes optimized lineups for every contest time and type on FanDuel and DraftKings, along with risk, floor, ceiling, and value projections for every player, every day. Find more information at swishanalytics.com.